Greetings, Reflections. You are over here with Tarethia. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, depending on which platform you are on. Now, today or tonight, whenever you click this video, this is a video for my tarot readers, my diviners out there, okay? I haven't forgot about you. So, if you are new to the crew and you haven't watched my tarot videos, definitely go onto YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go to the tarot reader playlist tab, and it'll be over there. Videos just be over there for your reflection, okay? So tarot readers, when I first started doing tarot on a public platform, I noticed there weren't a lot of videos to like beginner tarot readers and stuff. Like, what do they, it's different if you were like born into divining and things like that, but what if you wasn't? Some people are born with the gift and some people learn the gift. What about the people that need to learn it? Like, what videos do they have? Reflection. Okay, so I always said that I would put that into my platform, okay? So with that being said, let's talk about the duties of a tarot reader. What are the duties of a tarot reader? Sometimes people can just jump head first into tarot reflection, not knowing when you become a tarot reader, that's like another job, that's like another task, that's like another high duty, okay? Reflection. And you have to know what it consists of, okay, and how to be a proper tarot reader. And what do I mean when I say a proper tarot reader? I don't mean picking up a book and learning, okay, what the seven of swords mean, what the fool card mean, what the sun card. That's not what I mean. Reflection, that doesn't classify. You can know this book front to back but still not be a great diviner, okay? So with that being said, reflection, what is the first duty? And I'm gonna be looking to my right, could be your left, okay, because I have my notes up here, what I'm looking at, because I didn't want to forget anything. Excuse me. So the first duties of a tarot reader is to help and guide until assist is no longer needed, okay? Some tarot readers can get hooked to like phonics. What do I mean when I say hook like phonics? They can they forget. Sometimes you are not there for the whole journey. Sometimes you're not there for the whole journey. Sometimes you are, and sometimes you aren't. Sometimes, just like a bird, you have to kick them up out of the basket, reflection, and let them learn to fly, okay? So you help them until the job is complete, okay? So just because you have a consistent client that needed your help and all of a sudden they don't, it seems like they're coming to you less and less and less. Well, reflection, that means that you are doing a good job, because that person is learning how to manifest. That person is learning how to get answers. That person is learning to go within. That person is learning, they're doing their shadow work, they're unlocking those chakras, just because that's what you are there for. You are not there necessarily to keep them on your back. This is going to become a time where you want to push them out of the nest so they can learn how to fly. They can't learn how to fly just flying around in the nest all the time. They can't do that. How many times are you going to show them how to fly around in the nest? Okay, so now others, it take them longer, but always, that's just a good thing to always remember, tarot readers. Like I tell people, everything is temporary, so don't expect people to always come to you for certain things. Don't expect it. That's why it's millions and billions of people out here in the world for you to touch. Reflection, okay? You've already helped them to get to this chapter. You was there just for a couple of chapters to help them reach the end of that book. Reflection, to help them reach to their next chapter. Maybe you was just in chapter 11 to help them reach to chapter 12, okay? They maybe in chapter 12, that was the time for them to get kicked out of their basket and learn how to fly on their own, okay? So think about it like that, all right? So what is another duty of a tarot reader? Empower others to their divine powers, soul, intuition, and their inner light. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Reflection, you are there to yes, you are there to give answers. Yes, you are there to give insight, but always let them know that, hey, you don't always need me. Don't forget, the biggest key, the biggest answers are within. Okay, yes, I know tarot, a lot of tarot readers, they get caught in making money. So when, that's how you know when you have a scam too. That's how you know when you have a scammer on your hands, reflection, because they all, it's just about money. You can tell. And true enough, if you want assistance, you're gonna have to come with a little cash, reflection, because you got to think all of this stuff, it takes work, it takes time, it takes knowledge, it takes, keep in mind, it's just like a job, okay? So but at the same time, I don't feel like in order to get every answer it requires a payment, okay? But at the same time, everybody, who am I to tell you how to run your divination? Because I don't want you coming over here telling me how to run mine. But at the same time, you just have to be aware, because there are scammers out here, all right? So just keep that in mind. You are there to be empowered. You are there to empower others. You are there to show them, listen, you can do things this way, but you also can go this pathway right here, okay? So always remember that, reflection. You are there to empower others, all right? You are there to show them, hey, don't be the sheep. Don't be a follower, be a leader, okay? And until you learn how to fully lead, keep in mind, think about King Tut. Shit, Nefertiti had to show him how to lead for a minute. She had to show him, she had to sit him on that lap right there, baby, and show him how to become a ruler, okay? So that doesn't mean he gonna sit on Queen Nefertiti lap all the time. That just means until you learn how to rule, baby, I'm here to guide you. But I'm not going to always be here forever, and you shouldn't depend on me like that, okay? The only thing you should depend on is self. So you never want to make your clients so adapt to all they need is you. They can't do any ritual without you. They can't do any spell without you. They can't find any ingredients without you. You get what I'm saying? You never want it to be like that, because how are you really empowering that person? How are you really empowering them? If something forbids happens, that person, it's almost like they lost. It's almost like that bird that's just been sitting in that nest, and that mother bird has just been bringing them worms and food or whatever it is that they're eating, reflection, and all of a sudden one day something happens to that particular bird, or maybe they couldn't get back to the nest in time, or just anything, reflection. Now that bird, they don't know how to hunt for themselves. They don't know how to even get up out of the nest by themselves, because they was never taught that. They were always taught to be dependent on me, because I'm the one who's going to bring the food. I'm the one, don't worry about learning how to fly, because I'm going to be the one, reflection. You have to watch those type of people, and you never want to become that type of person, because that's when tarot readers start experiencing things they don't like to experience. Have you ever heard of a tarot reader say, I don't want to read tarot anymore, or I decided I don't want to read tarot, and I was experiencing this and I was experiencing that, but they don't tell you the backstory of it. They don't tell you about how they were. I'm not saying all of them be scamming, but all of them do not go by universal codes. They do not go they don't follow universal laws, and sometimes they can get in it and they see that money coming real quick. But what do Sarita always say? Nothing comes fast but a crash. Make sure whatever you're doing is just. Make sure you are following universal laws, because when you become a tarot reader, when you become a healer, when you become a diviner, you get judged on a whole nother level, because you have a whole nother level of power. You have a whole nother level of responsibility. So remember that you don't sit at the scale like everybody else sit at the scale. Yeah, you got to sit there, but you got another type of hat. You have another type of responsibility, okay? When you know better, you do better. The more power you receive, the greater the risk are. But the bigger the risk, it can sometimes be the bigger the prize, or it can be it can be a big consequence. Okay, so it's just about how you want to play it. It's duality and everything. You always have choices, and you always have free will. Okay, it's just how are you gonna use your gift. All right. So with that, but I'm not telling you not to get your coin, baby. Get your coin. It's your gift. Okay. So at the same time, it says, when reading, always get out the way. Come in with an open mind. A lot of people, they'll say, Taretha, you don't read tarot as much as you used to. Or Taretha, you don't read tarot as much as other tarot readers read it. Well, one day I'm going to tell you a story why I don't read tarot as much as probably a lot of other tarot readers read it. And I have so many tarot cards. If you even go look in my other videos, reflection in the background, my whole wall is just literally filled with tarot cards. And like, if I'm somewhere, I'll just get tarot cards. I just order them. I like doing openings. I like looking. I like studying. I just like tarot. You get what I'm saying? But I'll tell people, some people learn tarot and some people are born in tarot. Okay? And I know that's a video for another day, but it almost, it's like, it's all I know, you know? So when it's something is all you know, reflection, it's not that I don't enjoy doing tarot. It's just that think of a person that has to do tarot, whether they want to do tarot or not. Think about a person that divines, whether they want to divine or not. Think about a person that just think about growing up like that. Okay, so or just it doesn't have to be tarot, just anything. You may don't want to do it